Hey, this video blog goes out to Sheila Jackson Lee, state representative of I don't know what number, what letter it is, but this goes out to Miss Lee, Miss Jackson. Ma'am, I really didn't mean to, kind of seem like I didn't want to seem like I was disrespecting you. And I want to apologize, like hands on, by saying that I commend everything that you do for, your section. But ma'am, it's not enough. I think it's honestly, I think it's a I think it's a generational gap between your era and my era. And I talked to a lot of different people that's up in age. So, it's such as people that's of your era. And, they admit sometimes, like, y'all have dropped the ball. Y'all have dropped the ball because there's a lot of different things in the equation. I'm about solutions. I pretty much know I'm a product of mine. I'm a product of what I do, Miss Jackson. I'm not happy to say that, but I understand it hands on. It's not a role that I'm playing. It's something that really means something to me. So if you was to ask me what could I bring to the table as far as ideas or solutions, I would say let's seek out the people that really want to see these type of things happen, and not just talk about it, but actually do it. They can actually take their own advice and get out here with courage and integrity and do these type of things. It takes integrity to do just to do certain, to carry out certain initiatives. It takes courage. Something that's not something that you can't learn, but it has to be in you. It has to be instilled in you. Me personally, I've always been a leader. That's why you see me by myself. I've always been a leader. I've never been a follower. I might have, chose the wrong path as far as my, my background or what have you, but, that was kind of like by default. I left you my card. Hopefully, we could create a partnership, or we could work closer with each other to where we can get out here and actually make a difference in these kids' life. It's deeper than just a school district closure of a school district, or signing a petition to, to get X amount of signatures and all that type of stuff. Our money itself is more or less of quality of the time that's being spent with these kids. The administration needs reform, and that's the bottom line. It needs reform, point blank period. It does need to be shut down. It does need to. People do need to go back to the drawing board and find out where the ball was dropped at, point blank period. I don't understand how people put smiles behind frowns. That's what I really don't understand. I've been in your office. I've actually tried to, go through the due process of trying to talk to you and all that above, and actually sit down and have a face-to-face conversation with a representative that's representing my section of Houston. I feel like I got writer's block right now because, it was so much of an honor to be in your presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a feeling that you could probably never, explain. You know what I'm saying? But it'll all come back to me. I guarantee you that. Hopefully I can see you one day, and I know you got security measures that you gotta take by finding out who I am and, my background and all that type of stuff, but, hopefully you can look past that. Because these kids really need it, man. Like, I see it hands on. These kids, if you don't show these kids anything, then if you're not showing them hands-on, you're not showing these kids hands-on, you can't hold them accountable. Point blank, period. That's why they go. You know, they go left because they don't feel like they cared about. You gotta listen to these kids. These kids are very vibrant, man. Like real life. Very vibrant. So hopefully you can keep what I'm saying in mind, Ms. Jackson, and you know, hope I can, you know, in the near future I can work with you. You know, I can work with you and we could team up. You know, fundraising, whatever it needs to do, whatever that needs to be done to take place of getting out here and making a difference in these kids. Like, I'm a product of this, Miss Jackson. So I know it to be true. I see these single moms trying to raise all these kids and barely making the ends meet. And in the end, the kid get left behind. See all these fathers either dying or falling victim to you know, the system. To where these mothers are out here fending for themselves. The Bible says, be a father to the fatherless. That means that when somebody step down, people as a community, we gotta step up. You can't a man can't teach a woman how to be a woman, and vice versa, verbatim. Like a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. That's quite common sense. A lot of things are basic.